question. So I gave the other candidates a chance to sort of a vision question. So how, all of the candidates have mentioned a deep desire to sort of lessen income inequality. And you've mentioned some of the impediments which are very real in terms of the legislature and some of the other sort of bringing people in the state along. So how do you envision sort of this sort of broad thing of decreasing income inequality with all the limitations that you sort of stated?
Sure. Well, I actually think that the legislature is not an impediment to this. For one thing, maybe they're not an impediment to. And I don't mean that. There are a lot of terrific, good legislators who are well-intentioned. So this is what I think. My dad was able to work his way through college by driving a coat truck part-time. Most kids don't have that opportunity today. I'm lucky. My parents worked hard. They sent all of their 5 kids to school. We had a chance to go on to graduate school. And as a result of which, I had a career option to do whatever I wanted. I also had a pretty good high school education, and before that in Catholic school in North Adams. So I think the key issue here is understanding that the way we get people to have a chance to get on that ladder of economic opportunity has to be through education. And I think that we do not spend enough money on our schools, we do not spend enough money on our teachers, and we do not spend enough money to make sure that people have a chance to get the education and, frankly, the workforce development for jobs of tomorrow. And that means working with our private sector to get people the jobs that they need. So how do you do that? You have great state schools, they're too expensive. So you have to lower the cost of that, you have to make the cost of money more affordable, you have to give people a way to get education and have loan forgiveness if they make the commitment to work in public service, whether it's teaching or other areas that we need in the state. You have to be committed, and the state has to play a greater role with our cities and towns. One of the reasons why it's been tough on education is, look, Wall Street. Okay, so my vision is longer than 2 minutes. But, education is key, workforce development is key, and we can do that if we keep this business opportunities growing, we bring businesses in, we get people those opportunities for good education. That's what's going to change it.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.